just wondering, Kaz's journey is different from Noni's in the sense that he's not in the public eye, but he is being pushed to be somebody, and he's having to fulfill a role that maybe he's not necessarily comfortable with.
You nailed it. It's the same. I think that's a parallel where they both also come from single-parent households, and they have someone that wants for them the best the world can offer, but at the same time, they have two different ways of going about it. So it's a very interesting thing because some might think that what Kaz is going through is not necessarily bad because the relationship with his father is healthy, but anytime you're living someone else's projection of your life, it's unhealthy. So them meeting each other, they save each other. It's not about this guy that rides in on a horse and saves a girl and they're off in the sunset. They both go through it.
They're equals, which is a rare thing to see in a love story for sure. And I also wanted to know, I heard that the director, Gina, actually took you into a situation where you were kind of hounded by the paparazzi. You got to experience what that would be like, kind of living that TMZ, 24-hour news network kind of life.
Yeah, she gave us, she wanted it to be authentic. She wanted our chemistry to be authentic. She wanted our experience to be authentic. And so she created a situation where we had a date, and paparazzi just showed up, 50 of them, and they were aggressive, and they were pushy, and they were just so rude, and we had to hide inside the restaurant, in the kitchen, and we had to go out the back door, and I thought to myself, I couldn't imagine this life. Yeah.
You see this film, and you just absolutely want no part of the spotlight.
Especially if you have kids. Could you imagine, being hounded like that and having small kids that didn't ask for that in their lives?
And how differently you start to think of artists today. You think back to, the Britney Spears controversies and how this girl was probably suffering, but people wanted to pick her apart.
And so many. The thing about it is, I feel like so many people in that situation, they just don't have support system. They don't have, and that's what this film. It's like Noni needed someone, and he said, "I see you because I'm going through it too." And we can have, we can
crying if you bring up that scene.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So.